You've most likely heard this term on the airwaves.
Sanctuary cities.
Sanctuary cities.
Sanctuary cities put innocent Americans at the mercy of hardened criminals, hardened murderers.
The Trump administration sees sanctuary cities like Portland as places that willfully violate federal immigration laws. This November, Oregonians get to decide whether or not to keep its sanctuary law by voting on ballot measure 105. Oregon's sanctuary law is statewide and is actually one of the oldest in the country. It limits cooperation between Oregon's law enforcement and federal immigration agents by restricting the use of resources for arrests based solely on immigration status. And in recent years, other states began modeling their own resolutions around it. A yes vote on 105 would repeal the law, which supporters say will curb illegal immigration and help make Oregon a safer state.
Legal immigrants are welcome in the United States. Go through the front door. That's all we ask, is go through the front door. There's a proper way to enter somebody's home.
A no vote keeps Oregon's sanctuary law on the books, which, according to opponents of 105, prevents racial profiling by local law enforcement.
They were scared, and not necessarily because they were illegal, but because of their skin color. And how are we going to differentiate between a Latino that's here legally and a Latino that's here illegally?
If you're able to vote, please vote no on Measure 105.
In fact, preventing racial profiling was exactly the point of the original law.
To be honest, this was not meant to be a sanctuary law. It was really non-controversial.
That's Rocky Barilla. He sponsored the original sanctuary bill. And according to him, it traces back to a lawsuit that unfolded in the small town of Independence, Oregon.
One day, I had a person come in, and he was very, very upset.
It's 1977, and Barilla was working as an attorney. He filed a lawsuit against the Polk County Sheriff's Office, alleging that they targeted a U.S. citizen during an immigration raid at a restaurant in Independence.
It was a pretext for racism.
The lawsuit alleged that federal immigration policies perpetuated local law enforcement's practice of racial profiling. 10 years later, as a Democrat lawmaker, Barilla took the issue to the State House. In 1987, he helped pass the bill that separates Oregon's law enforcement from federal immigration law practices. Barilla's law remained a relatively quiet part of Oregon's history until now.
These jurisdictions are protecting criminals that under the law should be deported.
It's unclear what the law's repeal would mean locally, since more sanctuary policies have gone up in Oregon counties and cities. But whichever way the vote goes, the outcome will have an impact on the national debate on immigration.